After three overtime games here in the Stanley Cup final, we now, as the series is tied 2 apiece, head back to Edmonton for Game 5. So here are my thoughts and my reactions. I'm going to preview what I think might transpire tonight between the Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers and kind of give a gauge on how I think this series could continue to play out. I think this series has been freaking amazing. We've had three overtime games so far. We got Draisaitl. He's got two right now, so he has the single season record, I believe, with four overtime goals. Which I mean, it's pretty awesome. And then we had Marchand in game two. We saw how game three was a blowout, and then after going up 3-0, Florida unable to hold the lead, and then the Oilers just ended up chipping back. And then we had late game heroics by Reinhart to force overtime, but then Draisaitl ended up getting the game winner. And now as we turn our attention to Game 5 and everything that's kind of transpired, where now the Edmonton Oilers are looking, okay, who's on net? Who's going to be our goalie? Are we going to go to Picard or are we going to go back to Skinner? I'm interested to see where the Oilers go at net because I think it's a win-win either way. Both goalies. I mean, Pickard, dude, he's undefeated. In like he went 4-0 against 4-0 against the Kings. Then he went like from that four through like all the way up to the Stanley Cup final with the win the other night. Like I think he had a win in the Vegas series and then he had a win in the Stars series. Sorry, my bad. Which is why his record's at 7-0, which is very impressive. And it's like, wait, you're the backup? No, but I think Game 5 tonight, we'll see who's on net. I'm kind of leaning towards it might be Pickard, but that's only just because you got to give Stewie a breather just for a little bit. Like I know his, whether it was a shutout or just low, goal performances and his heroics have gotten you here, it kind of makes you go, well, Pickard led the comeback last game. So look at that for a little bit. But tonight, I think, and I'm still going to kind of lean towards it because it hasn't happened. We need to see the heroics of Connor McDavid. And I'm thinking that if McDavid, because I've kind of been saying it where if Draisaitl's not showing up, if McDavid's not showing up, who else is going to show up for that team? And like we saw it in the comeback the other game, other players were stepping up because the Oilers aren't just a one-man show. You know what I mean? And so I'm thinking, well, okay, after taking two in a row and the Panthers lose one, they could have a bounce back. And we've seen the Panthers be able to win on the road. And so I'm thinking, like, if the Oilers can't get it done tonight, like, if McDavid has another quiet game, I'm nervous that the Panthers take a 3-2 series lead after losing yesterday's game because there's more, like, I don't know, there's a lot more firepower offensively with the Panthers versus the Oilers because we know who the Oilers scorers are. Now, who do I think wins tonight's game? There's parts of me that just think we have to have a goal fest between McDavid and I think Tkachuk had a really good game the other day. Dude was this close to getting a hat trick, but I'm kind of leaning towards the captains tonight. Like I have a feeling Barkov's going to have an impact in this game for the Panthers tonight, and really McDavid. I think McDavid has to have one of those two goals, 4 points, 3 points kind of performance tonight for Edmonton to end up taking a 3-2 series lead. So I'd lean towards Edmonton taking a 3-2 series lead tonight. But I still think, like I think Panthers can get it done in 6 or 7. But if this thing is going 7, then I have a feeling home teams are going to win here on out, or away teams win here on out. Like I don't know. But we'll just see. Well, and then when we were at this point in a couple series ago with Toronto, after going down 2-0 and then tying the series, we remember what Game 5 was like with Toronto versus the Panthers. Panthers came in and slapped them around. So I'm curious to see if that's what, because I think if the Panthers win tonight, I can see it going still to 7. But it just makes me go, you know what? Because I don't know. We've seen them win on the road. I kind of have a feeling that the home team, probably like Edmonton game 5, Florida game 6, and then I don't know who would win game 7 tonight. I'll lean towards and root for the Oilers because I want to see McDavid have a big game. We've seen Draisaitl have huge games. We've seen everybody else, but like just a typical, okay, yep, masterclass by McDavid. That's what I think might happen tonight. But again, who knows? Who knows? But that's my thoughts and predictions on tonight's game. Guys, let me know in the comment section who you got. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.